What's up, guys? Jenna Puzio here, founder of fillyourbooks.com, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to be a hairstylist, how to be in this beauty industry in today's economy, during inflation, etc., etc. This is something that comes up a lot. I have a lot of people ask me this question, and it's, what do I do during this time? Like, I've had a lot of price objections, or everyone's telling me my prices are too expensive, or people are getting frustrated, I'd say, in our industry. Number one, the first thing that I want you to remember is to have empathy. Everybody in this world is going through something. Just like you have all of your own life's problems, concerns, hiccups, ups and downs, family, kids, the whole thing. Everyone has just as much going on in their life as you do. So remember that. Release that pressure valve in your head and know that you can be empathetic towards everybody's situation. And also remembering that within the beauty industry, we are almost caretakers in a sense, right? People come to us in very vulnerable times. They come to us during happy times. They come to us during sad times. We see people from start to finish in their whole life story, and that's why what we do is so beautiful. So just remember that as you are going through different times and turbulations within your own career. So that's number one. Number two would be to address the elephant in the room. If someone is coming to you in your Instagram DMs or you're having a consultation with somebody, ask them what their budget is. Instead of just getting upset when you throw out a number and someone's like, well, I can't afford that, sorry, and then you're pissed off that you lost a client, they're mad that they feel like they can afford you, it doesn't make them feel good, right? Instead, what you could do is you could have a conversation with somebody and just ask them, hey, I'd love to help you with your hair. I'd love to help you with your lashes, your skin, whatever it is. Did you have, after you kind of talk about the things that they're wanting, asking them, did you have a budget in mind when coming into this service? Not only is this going to make them feel better because they get to address their own elephant in the room, but what you can do is you could create a custom game plan for somebody that works within their budget so that you're being taken care of, like your service is being paid for, and you can come to a happy medium where they feel like they're being taken care of. You're not just like throwing them to the side because they can't afford your prices. You're not feeling like you lost a client because of something like pricing. You meet somewhere that's happy in the middle. And what do I mean by that? Let's take a hair example. Let's say someone comes in and they kind of want this full balayage look. And, let's say that balayage look is $400. And, they come in and they say, I would love this look. Here's some inspiration photos, You have a little chit chat and you could say, I'd love to do this for you. Did you have a budget in mind for this hair color? And let's say that they say, my budget's actually around $250. Now, what goes off in the back of your mind? There's some red alarms that are like, my pricing is $450. What am I going to tell her? Instead, say, okay, I totally understand. To have this full transformation, it's usually around $450, but I want to be able to work with you. So what I think would be great, and we can get best of both worlds, I know you had mentioned that you really just want some high impact and contrast, right? So, and with contrast, so you can have those bright pieces, comes leaving some depth and darkness. So what I think that we can do is we can kind of do a nice, bold, kind of partial money piece in the front. We could do a few veil pieces, something that's a little bit more like this, and you can pull up a different picture and show it to them and say, is this something that you'd be willing to do? Because this would be definitely within your budget, and I think you can have as much impact as this photo. And see what they say. If they say yes, I guarantee you just acquired a client for life. You just acquired a client who trusts you. They know that you have their best interests at heart. They don't feel like they're just another dollar sitting in your chair. And they know that you are willing to go the extra mile for them where other stylists were not willing to do so. You could do this with skincare, estheticians. You could do this as lash artists. You can do this across all the kind of beauty industry service providers. But think about how awesome that's going to make somebody feel. And how awesome it's going to make you feel knowing that you didn't have to just brush somebody to the curb and you were able to meet halfway. And with the allotted amount of time, you're still making the money that you should be making and you don't feel like you're getting taken advantage of. Now this person, on the other hand, is feeling like their budget and needs are being met, right? So tying back to the title of this video, kind of how to address pricing in this kind of climate, and it's to actually address pricing and not get your emotions tied into it, not go out and posting things on social media saying nobody can afford good services anymore, red flag client, da, da, da. I see all of that. What type of energy do you think you're going to attract by posting things like that? Do you really think that that's going to make people want to come to you? No. People are still going to be getting services done. It just might be an adjustment of how much they're spending when they come in, what services they're going to be getting. And if you can be the one to take care of them during this little kind of time period that is going to pass, then they're going to stick with you through thick and thin. They're going to refer their friends, and they're going to be appreciative towards you. And you're going to have a really great client relationship with them. You're going to enjoy when they come in. So what I challenge you to do is you don't have to give steep discounts. You don't got to give away services for free. You just have to be a responsible service provider, address the money concerns, address the budget, and see if you can come to a conclusion. And if you can't, then you can come together and you can give different stylist recommendations or different types of recommendations. But whether it works out or not, I promise you that person is going to be so, so grateful that you took the time to talk about budget with them instead of just brushing it under the rug and then that person feeling less than. I hope that this video, you got some value from it. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, share it on your social media. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.